Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins again. We're back for some more Factorio. We're doing our Deathworld all achievement run. We got some things to clean up here. Last episode, I was doing some learning on buffer chests. Also, in between episodes, spent some time reading up on some things that I clearly was not understanding. One of those being that, as I'm fixing things in the background here, that there's a specific order in which logistics robots do things, and I think we'll put those as fast ones as well. So when a request is, when an item is needed in the network for these yellows, for these insert, oh, we better do this, right? We better say, like, don't put more than that many in things. In fact, do that with these and these and these and these and these and these. There we go. Yeah, it's probably overkill, actually. Maybe 2 is enough. Yeah, probably. Okay, do that. Except for the belts, we can probably do more than that. Let's go like a full line of belts here. Now, as I was saying, the logistics, it turns out, have a sequence of priorities. And the first thing they're going to pick from is a passive... No. The last thing they're going to pick from is a passive provider chest. So, unfortunately, it's not quite as clean and clear as I hoped it would be. But I'm also changing this up. But you know, it'll work. This line's going to come all the way to there. We're going to have this sort of dealie coming in here, a little further back. Let's go down like this. And so there's green and red are both going to be on that belt. I want green on the bottom. Sure, green can go on the bottom of the belt. And that means we have a putter on her there and a putter on her there. Each of those are going to be our requester chests. We'll get red red circuits. That's the word I'm looking for. Red circuits. Sure, 200 of those. And I want this one to have 200 of the green circuits. Lovely. Do that, and we'll grab a power pole. That's not what I meant to do. We'll grab a power pole, and we'll toss her in there, and then this can have a belt that'll just feed the other side. Okay, excellent. Now, this whole process has to spend some time working. There was also something, we're fine on power right now, but there's something weird going on over there that as I was trying to figure out what we're going to do for today, I turned on the game and then walked away, and I think it was, had supper or something, came back, and we were right out of power, and, you know, but things were being blown up. And so upon some further wisdom investigation, I realized that this isn't exactly a flawless system. One of the problems here is this guy only picks up his... I don't know why that blue one's on there. It shouldn't be. Something weird. Put that on there. I don't have a clue why that would go on there. How would that get gotten on that side? How are the greens? Oh yeah, that's right. That's fine. He should be cleaning all the 238s off that line. 235s are coming down. See, now they're starting to back up here, right? So these guys clearly have what they need. This guy doesn't. It's the 238 he's short on, because we're producing it here like crazy, but it's getting chewed up. For every process, every green one that comes out there, it basically uses 3, or every 235 that comes out there basically uses a 238. So, not ideal. So for the interim, what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to go ahead and shut that guy right off. And that means he's emptied out. Good, good, good. And then you can have this and this. Now, what I want to do is just up here, just add in one more ingredient. Just bring me a bunch of the 238s. So these guys down here are providing it. And if it fills up, then it'll go in there. Then there's some already, tons of them already, like thousands, of, like 10 grand in that chest. And it's just going to come up here. Because right now, we're out of power. These guys aren't actually powering anything. We still have heat in the pipes, but it's dropping rapidly. And once it drops too low, we won't be producing steam. And then these guys will shut down. So, if bots wake up eventually and get those 235s over there, I think these guys are actually, all these guys are going to do it. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. There it comes. Or sorry, 238s. So that's going to come up and dump in there. Turn this back on. And that's fantastic. So I'm actually going to go ahead with like 2 stacks in there instead. And each of these has been requested. The 5 still. We got all those sitting there. Good. I do want to add in a centrifuge. You know what? Can we make this the refinery? I think we can. Because this is going to bring in used up uranium cells, which are over here. So if I put in a requester chest right here and say, get me if I just do this, control, copy, paste, this has the order for 5. Good. And then I can put a red inserter that'll just do that. And it'll load those in here. Then when the 238, when it's finished, it'll dump out 3 uranium 238s from the used up uranium cells. And those will pump back onto the line here with this guy. Easy peasy. This one will never use the bottom pieces there, but that's fine. Any 235, but there isn't going to be any 235, so I'll leave that thing all intact as is in case we want to change it up later. But that will effectively recycle these. They're not very quick, huh? Wouldn't mind them being quicker. Is that necessary? Not really. I mean, we can put in 230. We can put in those. Super fast, 100% increase. There we go. I mean, that's more than enough, right? These aren't presumably going to be that vital, but I do want this to be able to, like those would have to fill up entirely for our system to shut down. And literally all I'd have to do is come along and delete empty the chest out, or shoot the chest and then replace it. Like, it's super easy to fix. But that was our power issue that was going on there. Yeah, we fixed the boxes over there. I made a bunch of notes that we need to do. The red belts are going to be priority there. So let's swing back over to the belt situation. See how they're doing. They got to build a bazillion belts for us. Oh, hello. Do I have explosives? I do. Why are you not? Oh, you know what? I bet you might. Yeah, there you go. They're off. I love this. Pew pew pew. Oh, no sound effects? Why, bro? That's sad. I'm super sad about no sound effects there. Alright, go ahead and craft some more of those, cause fun. Alright, so red is going in here. It's getting used up pretty much instantaneously to go on to... Oh, hi! Go on to here. Let's go down here and see if we can make more important things happen. Zoom! You know, prioritize right here, guys. Now they're going all the way up because that's where I was when they left to go get the job, to do the job. Now you're going to build close by? There you go. Because I had a bunch of belt on me. So, that will get filled out, right? They're making pretty decent speed here. And it could speed these up. But what would be the bottleneck here? The gears not making it on there? Yeah. None of this is particularly quick right now. Oh, poor slow bots. Why is that? It's probably just because we haven't sped it up. Do we need to? I mean, we can. With those, that's sufficient. Okay, let's craft a bunch more of those in my pocket too. Oh, 56 blues. No, I don't need that. Jeepers. Let's go pick those up from the high. What are you guys doing? There's a lot of you that just took off like a light. All right, so that's happening. They're crafting. Or they're crafting those belts. They'll get that all sorted out. So that'll fill up all that order that we had. So previously we had all those things basically bottleneck, nothing happening on the refinery because we didn't have the capacity to put out or to build the belts. So there's that. Now what else? There was something else I needed to do. Oh yeah, we definitely have a plastics issue here. Because we shut this down, if you recall. So all this petroleum was full, all this petroleum was empty. So that was sucking. What else was not happening here properly? There must be some other bottleneck. Yeah, light oil's full. Can we make more of it? Can we just do that? Like, can I make a bunch of those? When am I out of? Iron plate? Really? Come on. Give me more. Ooh, they're bringing me goodies. Brump. Yeah. Bet you I got more. Oh, not enough? Okay. You go in there. This is a very short-term fix. Filling this things, but it'll make sense later when we actually have... Come on. 2 more iron plate. Come on, guys. There you go. My heroes. Excellent. All right. That's just a fake one. There we go. Okay, so that's there. Now I want lubricant over to the far west. So let's go ahead and take that out here as well. You can actually kind of scoot through here, right? Can we make you go through this way? I guess like that. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe. There. I think we'll do this, and then we'll put one of these in here. We don't have a pump. I don't know if there is any pumps on the line. There we go. Filled. And roaring to the west. So let's skip this way. There we go. And run for it. Ugh, trees. Ugh. Evil trees. Landfill, maybe? Landfill negative, like this? That's just evil. That's just horrible. I love it. Okay. Make a muddy puddle here. Okay, go. That was easier than piping around in a strange angle. Promise it was. Must get through. Ooh! Come on! Nicely done, gentlemen. Nicely done. And that's probably close. There we go. Right up here. Ooh, convenient. Oh, less than convenient. Am I out of pipe? No, I'm not. I thought I was out of pipes for a second. Never mind. There we go. We got lubricants piping down. There we go. Now we're producing blue belt, blue underground, and so on and so on. Excellent. So that's all set up. Now the red and green here is still coming off the east side, which is a terrible setup. So next thing I think, oh, look at that. Look at that. Haha, they're making the connections. Things are starting to get filled. Basically, they're putting in all these belts and they're starting to get connected. So there's probably like one, yeah, like this one. There's one belt not built there. So this whole section is shut off until they get around to putting, oh, there he goes. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe that's him. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Kaboom! Turns on like 20 more machines. Just like that. So that's why all these lines are like backed up. They're waiting for that thing, that one little thing that just happened there. They're just waiting for that to happen. Okay, so that's that. Green and red expandable circuits needs to be done. We do need our production modules fixed. And yeah, so we got everything else on my list to do. All the little odds and ends done except for this one. We're gonna make sure the production modules that are embarrassingly slow over here are actually set up properly. So what is missing from this formula? They're missing these right here. Why? You've been told to get 50 of them. This guy's got 8. And nobody's doing anything about it. Oh, there we go. Every once in a while somebody does something about it. And then this guy finishes his thing, dumps it down here. This gets turned into production module 3s and dumped into here, yeah? That's the problem. We're just not making enough very fast. That is oversized. Okay, so you guys can all go into there. And you are production module 3s, so you need, or 2s, so you need the 1s stuck in there. I don't know that I really need to have them doing this anymore. Or that anymore. I think I wasn't quick enough. There we go. How about the green ones? I don't want those anymore either. I only want the number 3s, please. So they're already queued up to give me some. That's good. Alright, so this should be producing what we need. Might be a little short on things, but it's producing some anyways. I like it. I love how there's random crap in this chest. It's quite amusing. Oh, also, our logistics network is holding currently 318 logistics bots. Apparently because somehow I have like 240 of them. So let's do this. That was too enjoyable. I gotta just go keep picking them up every once in a while just for the sheer joy of that. Okay, that was nonsense but fun. What else is not happening? Not enough red circuit is making it down here. So partially because half of it, or yeah, half of it's ending up there. That's fine. It's doing some. Tiny little trickles of it get down here. That's the reason this stuff isn't happening. Teeny tiny little amounts getting down here. That's alright. What else? I guess that's how we leave that for now, because the modules are happening, but extremely slowly. I want to use speed and production 3s for our circuit build, and that's what else we have to get onto today. There's no way I'm going to get like reds and greens all built today, but I've got an idea for a build that hopefully will work. I've got an idea that this is a really crappy layout as well. Oh, I have like no reds. Oh, of course. Wait. Why do we have no reds? Probably because I've only ever told them to give me belts. Okay, give me red here. Red belts and stuff. Where are you? Right in there. Red belts. Give me 200 of those, and then get me the red undergrounds to 50, and the red splitters to 50. Good. Yellows are, that's funny, yellows are set at 40. That's amusing. Also want to drop the yellow belts down to like 100 now. There you go. Let's put in blue as well. Yeah, let's do like 200 of the blue. No, 100 is fine actually, because we're probably not going to do a lot of stuff with blue early on. And the splitters. Good. Okay. What else are we doing here? Okay, we need to make sure we get some assembly machines in the loop. We got 3. Okay, speed modules is what we need to do that, so we really, I mean, I'm just going to queue up a bunch because we can. So down here, I'm actually going to just get this stuff out of the way and then build in here. It's connected elsewhere. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it would be flashing at me if it wasn't. So these guys are going to be the beasts that we make with. So let's see. I think if I did the math right, 4 is going to be sufficient for what I want to achieve. And that's not going to work there. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a little too crowded. Let's just give it a little breathing room. And you can come up here. Now, that one is connecting. Another one would not. So that's what we want. We want... So 7. So what does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 connecting effectively to all of them. And this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't. Yeah, so 4 of them to each of them. Okay. So what we got here now is we got 2 belt lines here, or 2 spaces for belt lines. We can't. Then we're going to direct feed into. That's so lovely that doesn't work like that. I don't even have enough. Okay. That's fine. We can do what we need to here. We'll just have to make sure the production keeps up. So I think we'll feed from the bottom first. So copper line has to come in here, right? It's not going to work as that color, so we're going to actually make it blue. We're going to make a blue copper feed in here. To do so, I'm going to actually have to put... Eventually, we'll have to put 2 full copper lines onto there. Or 2 full red lines, I'm sorry, onto that. Okay? So both of these lines are now able to feed this, like that. And then I think we'll do this afterwards to make sure we refill those lines. And I'm thinking we'll probably switch that one up to blue as well. Just to make it all... I don't know if that's a necessary balance, but in my head that makes sense. Like that. We need more of these stack inserters, I think. Eventually. Might as well queue up the product so that the bots know what to do with it. Now these are all going to be speed modules. Like crazy. And then we're going to have another set of those right up here. Now that's only going to leave us, if we copy this for instance and place this up here, this is going to leave us with, it's got to be right there. Thank you, gentlemen. Good job, good work. Ladies, friends, nondescript creatures who are not actually creatures. This is going to output to the top. It's going to be our green circuits are going to come out that way. Now that's going to come off on a blue line that is like this. And actually there. So this is actually flowing to the right. Good. And this guy can come out the other end. So somewhere over here is where the green circuits are going to come. And then I want, I guess they're going to actually continue to be blue, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to have to do that. And there and over to here. Then we'll feed that back onto these two belts like this with a blue there. Okay, so I'm not sure. I think we're going to go 2 green and 2 red. That's kind of my thought process at this point. You guys can correct me with my numbers if you would like. Now this is going to, of course, be our copper cable. Now these ratios will not match. If I speed module, I could production or speed leave these base and production module these. No, I could production module these and I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to worry about the fact that these are different ratios. Like this demands only 3 of these to fill 2 of these. I could, but then we're going to change. No, that's not going to stack properly. I'm okay with this ratio for now. It's not ideally balanced, but I'm not that concerned about it. I want to put these in here, and actually, then I can copy that, and I can go like this, and they will place them, but then, hold on, Shift R, so these all come out. Shut my robo, I hit Alt R to shut my robo port off, so that they will stop quickly doing things for me, lovingly and kindly doing the things I do not want them to do. There we go. And then we copy that over. Now we can actually print that. Shift R. Go back to work. We arbitrarily, randomly put them in like the worst possible spots. Thanks, guys. See, they're not gonna think. They're not gonna function the way I want them to. Is what they're gonna do. Okay. And that can have the 4. Good, just to make them balanced. Now, this will get its 4th one in. It has no request to do so, actually. So it will not get its 4th one in. Interesting. I copy that. What? Why would it put 3? Those aren't supposed to be 3. Weird. Okay, something went wonky there. Now, you, give me that. We go there. Copy this. Do that. Oh, no, I didn't do the right order. That has to be gear. That has to be those. I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but my son was like singing very quietly in the background. Didn't realize he was singing out loud. I do it all the time. Okay, that and that can connect. Good. And actually, I think we will. Can we power all of this like this? And we need one here, one there, one here. Like that. No, that's not going to work. It's going to go there, there, and there. That's actually quite nice. Do we need them? No, yeah, we do need something in the middle here. There and there. Okay. That works right like that. Then everything should be powered. Now we need to actually put the big poles in probably to connect them. So let's do that over, honestly I don't care where. It can come down here, it's fine, right over here. Do that. Now the problem is these don't have an iron feed. So we're going to have to do that with a red belt underground. Nope, this way. So that goes like this. and that, and then we need the reds coming in there for the iron. So we need a red belt of iron to come along here. Sorry, here. Like that. And we can grab him from here fairly easily. Do this sort of a deal. Not sure that that matters. That's fine. That'll get us enough iron right there. And that should turn... Oh, that will not turn anything on because we didn't place it right. Because I didn't do those power poles properly, actually. They looked really nice, but they didn't work. That works, except for... It won't power all those, will it? No, that guy on the edge isn't powered. There we go. Like that. Because I need these to input... Well, probably not those. I need these to input here, 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 and here, which means the power doesn't work that way. It's got to go there, and there. Okay. That works. Now we just need those assembly machines to be finished. They are, actually. I just need to hit Alt-R to turn my machine back on. Good. Now these are all running. Why, for some reason, this is not set up properly. Yeah, see, it's not... It doesn't copy the number that's in there unless they are in when you actually copy it. Interesting. Even though I told them to do 4. There you go. Alt-R. You can do your thing now. There you go. Work's happening. So these should have an order to put in 4 of each. If they don't, oops. It'll come back. We'll come back and fix it. So now this can crank out a almost full belt of blue. Almost a full blue belt. Here. I want to do actually differently. That's the wrong place. Okay. Can we do this different? Yeah, that's not going to work. Oops. Well, that will work, but this won't. Didn't think that part through. So those are in the wrong place. That has to come up like that, and that, and that. There. That's fine. We can remove this. There we go. And then we just put these guys back like so and so. Good. And you go in there and there. And a blue belt in there. Lovely. Now we got some green. Now I'm going to actually take a red and jump this for the moment. I'm going to leech off there for this stuff. Okay? Except for not with yellow belt. With red, please. Because I want to then split it on a yellow. Over here, actually. And I'm going to go like that with a red belt that comes in there. So I want half a belt there. It's going to be the wrong place, but that's fine. And then we'll put you to run off that way. Actually, these can all be yellow. Okay. And then I'm going to clean off that. That should give us the red and green to where it's supposed to be. Good. Now the red's still running on that. That's fine. We can get red going again, and I kind of thinking of putting red like in there somewhere, which would come off here and bring. So we're going to build the red somewhere up here, and we're bringing it around. Now this, we got to look at the production rates here. So this is 140% speed production, which means, if I'm not mistaken, that this recipe of 0.5 seconds means he's running at 140% more than normal. So he's running at almost 2.5 times this speed. So we're at less than 0.2 of a second to produce a cycle. So this will produce, in a second, this will produce effectively 5 green circuits. So I think that is our half a blue belt ish. I think it's slightly over 5 per second. So somebody can do the math for me, but knowing that this belt holds a max 45 items, if we extend this out and we don't have some sort of way to, because this is too compact to, well, I could actually do some sort of like split system in here where the blue, we take a break and then do some more over here, but I think that's probably redundant. Like I could do another set of this to the left, and it would feed into this thing, but the blue would be on the other side. Right, so we would have blue. We could have blue belt coming like this from another one of these, and then one just kind of side load in there. But I think that's kind of redundant at this point. If we wanted to, we could actually switch this up and have another one if we needed another one. Right now I don't think we do, because that blue belt should be just about full, which would lead us to 2 red belts full right here. Now, we can upgrade that in the future. But for now, 2 red belts full will get us going until we have to start scaling up from there. So the next thing then, I think, is going to be to take this whole production and triple it. Maybe even quadruple it. Because the ratio is going to give us... This is going to give us an output of a... No, I said that wrong. This is only half a blue belt. Not a full blue belt. So this, if this was drawn fully, it would not compress this file with this line. They couldn't keep this line compressed. I'm going to actually run out of green here. Right? Even running at full speed with the upgrades, they may not keep this belt full. So this is basically, these reds are half... No, they're not. I'm doing that wrong. I'm doing my math very wrong. I'm thinking yellows to red. Okay, so blue belt is not. A blue belt is 1.5 red belts, not 2. So this is definitely not enough to keep the 2 reds full. So maybe we copy this. What do you guys think? Is my volume going to work here? Do we have enough input here if we do this? If we do that, I'm going to fix this up. And then a belt, the belt comes like this. Awkwardly. Red can come down and do this. And we can grab the red iron feed to do that. Blue belt. Side loading on the bottom here. Copper line connecting there. Why do I not have any? Oh, there's power poles probably coming from a distance. I'll put them in. I got it, guys. I got you. We need one of those in place. Oh, my robot port's probably off or something silly. Right? Where's my robot port command? Toggle exoskeleton. Control E. Toggle robot port on. Is he on right now? Wait a second. I don't know which is on, which is off. Okay, so he is on right now. Just had to double check. Okay, so this is all hopefully within our build area quite fine. They'll build this and make this work. I presume this will actually work. Part of the problem is that some of the things are not being built by the base. Some of the things I'm having to build. So next episode we'll come back and we'll add I think the assemblers and the inserters in here so that they're being produced locally now as well. And then we need to upgrade to put this into producing. Yeah, see that's feeding that half the belt. This is feeding this half the belt. So now we just have to go like this. Right? Now that's actually running enough hopefully to keep that stuff filled. Not sure if I did the math right there, but Hopefully we did. Anyways, that's it for today. We got our green circuit. I like this. It's nice and quaint. I could even actually upgrade these end ones too. That would be wild. I could also put a roboport right smack in the middle of this, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea, right? Like we could upgrade. We could do that, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Increase, increase the charge rate for that's not very vital. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you everybody for joining me for another episode of Factorio, doing our Deathworld all achievement run. We definitely have more modules that are a slow build, but these things coming online at full speed or close to decent speed anyways is pretty good. I'm gonna actually go ahead and upgrade those guys as well. I don't know if the volume matters for that, to be honest, but I could, yeah, that's fine. That's alright, right? Yeah, that's good. Let's go there and Shift R, Control Copy. You go there. I have one in my inventory because I just stole it, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in there. There we go, so I don't forget that. Alright, so that's running, doing its thing. I don't know if this needs to be sped up. Probably. Probably. We might need to upgrade these all to better assembly machines, but we'll do that with the assembly machine making next episode. So thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you in game.